When Paramount wanted to merge with Skydance, they promised to put someone in place to field bias complaints at CBS. It's one of the many surrenders that they did to the Trump administration. And so that is now coming. They're going to get their bias monitor. It's always great in a democracy when the government gets to choose who says if you're doing political correctness or not. So they've chosen a former Trump nominee. This is Kenneth Weinstein, will serve now as the ombudsman for CBS News, and here's some details about him. So he's previously nominated to be Trump's ambassador to Japan. He's led the Hudson Institute. This is a conservative think tank focused on a range of issues, including national security and foreign policy. He also has a track record of criticizing the Biden administration, and he'll now make sure that there's no criticism of the Trump administration. He has expressed staunch pro-Israel views, and he donated roughly $40,000 to pro-Trump and Republican political groups just last year. But don't worry, the president of Paramount says this guy is awesome. Says, as Jeff Shell says, I've known him for many years and have great respect for his integrity, sound judgment, and thoughtful approach to complex issues. Ken brings not only a wealth of advisory experience in media and beyond, but also a calm, measured perspective. That's awesome. And he's just gonna make sure that they're being good journalists there, that they're not criticizing Trump. They don't say that, but that's totally what it is. You're probably never gonna hear criticism of Israel ever again, if you ever did on anything involving CBS. And if you're like a MAGA person or conservative person and you don't understand why I'm whining about this, I just want you to imagine if in 4 years, President AOC chooses a bias monitor for Fox News that installs there, and they might get their broadcast license taken away if they don't abide by what, like, I don't know, Gavin Newsom's cousin says they have to do. Just maybe that'll help you understand. But Jordan, what do you make of this?
Yeah, I'm just generally concerned about this takeover of legacy media institutions. We've certainly had criticisms, and I think these are two separate things. Like you can criticize the role of legacy institutions while also being extremely worried about these right-wing, like brute force takeovers of these outlets as well. You know, these have an element of bias already baked in, protecting the establishment, preserving the status quo. That's bad. It's even worse when you have people with a clear partisan bent come in and be like, well, I'm determining what's truth now. And I just think the way that so many people, especially older people, still rely on legacy outlets for information, and the way those newsrooms do vital reporting, like in print and online, it's extremely worrying. It's not looking good. And earlier today, it looks like they're the same company. Skydance now might be looking at acquiring Discovery, Warner Brothers Discovery, which would then consume CNN.
CNN, exactly. And so for right now, we know that Barry Weiss is apparently going to be in control of editorial at CBS News. Maybe it's CNN as well. I mean, why not? You take a right-wing hack who's been propped up by billionaire money, and now she's going to control it. So both in terms of the bias, honestly, I don't even know why they're going to need the bias monitor. They're going to have Barry Weiss in charge of as their like chief editor or whatever. What could possibly be said that they'd have a problem with? And yeah, so I'm very concerned about this. Yeah, we've always been super critical of the media, but we still need it. Like the New York Times sucks in a lot of ways. We still need their reporting. We don't need it moving in the wrong direction. It feels like pretty much everything is at this point.